Well, we'll get the coffee flowing here. We'll wait till a few people come in, possibly. I want to play a buddy's channel. Good old Wanda. Mize here. This is over at the state capitol. I think a couple years ago. Hey, Commander, good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming in, man. You know, arrested for nonsense and everything. Yeah, we're live. We are live. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This is Wanda Mize at the state capitol. I believe he's in Indiana. A couple years ago for trespassing, and he wanted to go over and talk to the lieutenant governor, and he was trying to do FOIA requests. And, you know, this is a good one. It's an important video because, you know, these are the highest officials and their secretaries, the state police, the security, whatever, and they just don't give a shit, man. It's, I mean, people really need to see this. This, you know, so let's just watch it. We'll, you know, comment at will. Maybe I'll stop it and talk shit or something. I don't know. I'm pretty good at that.
I didn't want my name on my recording. Yeah.
We could turn it up, maybe.
You work for the.
Turn it off.
Public, right?
Our laptop's fried here. Well, it's still trying to charge here. I'm so pissed this damn thing won't.
Lieutenant Governor. The public.
Yes,
Tax
they do.
dollars. Yeah. So
I'm not going to talk about
when
that.
nobody's ever comfortable talking on video, but you know, I need all this video evidence for future court litigation.
The lieutenant governor cannot help you with your court. I would suggest that you contact the attorney general.
I'm not talking about my court. I can handle my court. I'm talking about all the corruption.
I
Can
can't
the,
help
can,
you with
the,
that.
can the lieutenant governor help with the corruption?
Jimmy, good to see you. Here.
Let's see, the prosecutor's office.
We're watching a little video. This is Wanda Mize, you know, going to redress his government. I mean, that's what he's doing. He's going to talk to public servants and ask them about business that he's involved with.
Right? Incompetent.
The prosecutor's office, the
Yeah.
attorney general's office.
The prosecutor. For the courts, CJC building,
I
Yes.
don't think I
the
can.
Marion County Prosecutor's Office.
Anytime,
That would be.
anytime we go talk to officials, anybody, whatever they're doing, I don't care if they're watching, they're cutting the grass or doing whatever they want, or whatever they're supposed to be doing. That is redressing their government. That is an audit to see what they're up to, any of these folks. That's it. That's how it works.
Well, I mean, we got federal problems too. U.S. Marshals, Federal Protective Services,
Step out.
the U.S. District Court. I mean, we're talking about corruption here.
Alex, can you please contact security and have them escort it out?
Okay, contact security right off the bat. You know, here, look. Here, John, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. You know, first thing he says is, you know, she's trying to push back at him about whatever he's requesting or wanting to speak about. And then it's immediate. Then he brings up the word corruption, and then she turns to whoever. Contact security. He said the wrong word. Corruption.
Yeah, because
Welcome to.
escort me out because I'm trying to get justice for all this unlawfulness that I've been through. It's funny, ain't it? You deserve to be on the payroll, don't you?
Hit the like. Go over to Wanda Mize. His link will be in the description.
Public when the public has been through terroristic activities brought on by the people that we pay to protect us. What is wrong with you? Are you out of your mind? I'd like to set up an appointment with the lieutenant governor.
Margaret,
Get somebody to set me up an
you say that
appointment.
word corruption,
I don't
and
want it online. I'm doing it in
they start
person.
getting hot under the collar
On
quick.
video. So I've got video proof.
I mean, just look at this building, guys.
My calls anymore?
Look at this building. Look at these doors. In fact, I have a coat bench there to sit on with a mirror. That's really what that is, actually. It's a very nice piece, by the way, that the taxpayers pay for. I mean, look at this building. Look at this woodwork. Look how beautiful this building is. And he's going in there. You know, he's not, yeah, we're gone, right? We're not, you know, even Wanda, he knows limits inside and out of a building on the redressing, the commenting, the levels of high and low in a voice, and he does it very, very well. They put this guy through the ringer, and he needs to be helped in any way. I mean, for nonsense. All of these guys, all of our guys do, so all of these First Amendment guys that stand up, and nobody in their mind can ever say that this guy does not stand up, whether you like him or not.
And wouldn't answer my calls anymore. Yeah, that's what I thought. Are you high right now?
But thanks for.
Do I? I don't smoke marijuana, clown. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's coming off that turtleneck. Is that turtleneck too tight, restricting airflow to your brain? Is that what's going on? Maybe you should get somebody to assist you with removing that turtleneck. It may be too tight. If you start to fall over, I'll try my best to catch you.
Okay. Now, I just want to say that is funny as hell. That's all I'm going to say is that is funny as hell. That made me laugh. Thank you, Wanda. Good morning to you.
I'm not asking you for help. Did I talk to you? What's your name? It doesn't matter. That's your name? Is that all your parents can think of?
Sure. That makes you feel better.
It must make you feel better because you don't
Bailey,
want to identify yourself.
good morning,
I
dear.
identify myself. You do have to. You work for the public.
All right, we'll go over a little bit of talk again one more second. Wanda's going to state capitol here. He's redressing his government. And, you know, just sitting there in this beautiful building. It's a couple years ago, Christmas tree. And he says a few things about, she brings up his case, and then he says the word corruption, and then they, call somebody, stand up, flip it out, she the collar. He asked her if she was high. That was actually very funny.
You work for the public. Can I do a public records request?
You can submit it online.
I'm going to submit one in person. I'm submitting it right here.
Wanda buys, the link will be in his description about him. Somebody get a hold of him, tell him to come on over. I'll play his video. Look at that building, though. I mean, look at this room. Look at that woodwork. I mean, who wouldn't want to work in this office? I mean, who wouldn't even want to work in this office? Are you kidding me? Of course you'd work in this office. Who wouldn't want to work there? But to be the way they're being as public servants and acting when we pay for them to work in this beautiful, beautiful building is mind-blowing to me. It's absolutely mind-blowing to me. How dirty, man.
Scott sent somebody up.
Yeah, I couldn't work in there either. You're right. I couldn't at all. I couldn't. I mean, it's a beautiful building. I agree, Commander.
Are you a clown?
Well, do I look like a clown?
No, but you sound like a clown.
Oh, okay.
You're saying your haircut?
I did.
All right, now I got to keep stopping it every time. Dave always comes in and wrecks my live streams all the time. This guy, he always comes in late. I call him, I text him, and he just never comes in at the appropriate time. Always. Okay, so this is Wanda a couple years ago, bro. And he is redressing his government in this beautiful building with the artwork and the woodwork and the Christmas tree and the look at that window. What are you kidding me? I mean, that's you can't even. There's Justin Garza, my favorite guy in the world, and he is from the RATTA Corporation. He actually owns this building, and so since he owns this building, this kind of stuff should never be happening, and we really need to talk to his boss about how these his workers are treating friends of mine. And so get a hold of his boss and let them know that they're not supposed to be doing this like this right here. So that's somebody get a hold of Justin and Garza and make that happen because
I wasn't being belligerent.
he owns the building.
She was being belligerent. She asked me if I was high. Did you not ask me if I was high? Okay. Did you not say that I smelled like marijuana? What did I ask you? If I could set up an appointment to see the lieutenant governor, right?
Yes,
Where was I belligerent at?
you weren't. We told you that you tried to go on.
I wasn't, but you lied to an officer and told him that I was being belligerent.
Hold on a minute. You got your question answered, right?
No,
She just told you.
no, she didn't. What'd you tell
Yeah,
me?
you want an appointment. You signed a sheet, right?
No, I didn't sign
Well,
the sheet.
I'm gonna tell you
That's a
already. I
public-
dealt with you.
That's a public record.
I dealt with you and we'll
Can I get
continue
your
to.
name? Can I get your name?
Joe Dodell with the Indiana Supreme Court.
And what's your duty here? What do you do?
Sheriff of the Indiana Supreme Court. You need to answer his questions.
I don't need to answer his questions. I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, there we go. That's the first start of anything where you need to answer his question. Okay? No, he doesn't have to answer any of his questions. I mean, this is, I can't believe, and some of these officials, they always do that too. They'll point to another so-called official. I was going to say so-called official. I'm going to have to do a video on the so-called official terminology. You know, you have to answer that guy's official's questions. No, we don't. What the hell's wrong with you?
Answer my questions because you're here for me. I don't pay you?
No, you don't.
So you don't get paid by tax dollars?
Listen, it won't make any
You
difference.
don't want to go down
It won't make any difference. It will not make any difference at all. It won't make any difference. That's what. So stopping a citizen talking to a so-called official that's confronting him, telling him he has to answer this guy's questions. And this guy says, it ain't going to make any difference. Okay? Remember that when they say these terms, it ain't going to make any difference. We don't have to answer that. Go on a website. Go on a website. Here's this hot collar lady. Are you high, sir? Where he says, well, are you? I mean, hello? That's the question.
Listen to me. You don't want to go down this road with me.
Well, if you
You come here.
listen to what I'm saying to you.
Now, can I get all your names?
There you go. That's exactly what you're supposed to do, by the way. When he says, listen, that's exactly what you're supposed to do when somebody says, here, listen to me. Let me explain it to you. You just go about your business. You don't listen to them. If he's not answering your question, you get it from the lady that's high or the other, the short dude that's trying to direct you, standing in the doorway of that beautiful doorway, or the flipping, over by the Christmas tree there, whatever it is.
Can I get your name?
Don't even go any further.
Can I get your name?
Are you done with it?
Yes.
Welcome. Thanks for coming in.
They don't need
Let me see here.
They don't need to give you that.
So, I'm suing you.
Can
know
you
that,
hear-
right?
hear-
Ain't that
thanks
why
for coming
you
in.
press charges on me?
No difference.
Ain't that why you press charges
Head
on me?
on out.
Huh?
Head on out.
Another unlawful trespass?
Head on out.
Yeah, I'm out. So now, because this so-called official, he turns away, because when he said, here, you have to listen to me, because he turns away and starts directing people in that office one more time about his public records request and seeing the lieutenant governor. Now he gets mad, this guy that's probably worked there 35 years, whatever he's done. Little nice collar. His collar's probably a little too tight at the state capitol. So, now he's pissed. So now he's gonna start walking him through Justin Garza's way, this beautiful doorway where the other guy's standing in the doorway. I bet you he's backing him up right to him. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're
You're
going
a
to learn
moron,
when I
you just
take
don't
you to
learn,
jail.
right? You just don't learn, do you?
Charles, are we?
Can I get your name?
Look how many. Count how many there are here. There was 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, right where he's standing. And there were 3 other. I think it was the hot collar lady. The lady was supposedly high. There was another dude standing there with his arms folded and whatever he's doing. Look at this building. I mean, what?
Really, it was Capitol Police.
Yeah, you were on my police report.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you were the one that was standing up against the wall, right?
Yes, sir.
He wasn't? It looked like you.
I wasn't here for that one.
All right, well, I got my public record request submitted.
Okay,
So,
there you go. Very
who
good.
are you again?
X39.
Look at his lips. Looking around. Look.
Okay. Can I get your name,
This
badge
is
number, sir?
Mr. Mills.
Oh, Mr. Mills.
Name and badge numbers. Name and badge numbers for the camera. Always record, because this is how most so-called officials, the secretary, the whatever, this is how they act, no matter where you go nowadays. It's absolutely crazy. And if you didn't record, which for them showcases even more their disdain for somebody coming in and redressing their government in a beautiful building that is owned by just the RATTA Corporation. I mean, this is a couple years ago. You just can't even.
Can I get your name, badge number? You been running?
Yeah.
No need to run. I'm not a violent.
Oh, he finally said, "How?" Hey, the guy asked, "How are you?" Wow, that's quite shocking. With all these armed thugs standing around him when he was just trying to do a public records request in this beautiful building. How are you? Were you running? I guess the guy ran up there. It was a fire alarm or something. Holy moly, you better get up there really fast. Look at this guy. I mean, come on, man. Why would you? I mean, what a terrible job.
Badge number?
Antoine Jones.
Antoine Jones.
Doing good there?
Yeah, everything was good. Just a bunch
Holy moly,
just a bunch
16 of them
lying
or
public
something.
servants, that's all. Disrespectful, lying, making stories up, right? Said I was belligerent.
I
She
have
said
no
I wasn't.
idea.
She didn't say I was
I have
belligerent.
no idea. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, he said he was belligerent. He's belligerent. He wasn't answering you. No, he was there to do a public records request in a building that taxes pay for, and all you so-called officials act like this all the time. All the time. I mean, it's shocking to me how people don't. With a camera, yes, they get a little bit more testy, has been over the years. That should dissipate. Everyone should have a camera all the time. That has to be done here because obviously these people don't learn. And the ones that have been there 40 years and all this, they're arrested like the chief of police here in this flipping town. 36 years of the chief of police. Clocks in and drives home. Drops in and drives home and goes eat breakfast in this little town. I mean, you don't give a shit. You get paid 150 grand to do nothing. It's ridiculous.
You say I wasn't belligerent, right?
No, I didn't say.
No, you didn't say that.
Yeah,
She
we'll
said
see
that.
each other. in
Code 2.
January.
Yeah, we will.
That's good.
I've already got you guys set up.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you could have whatever you want.
You lose because you're a clown.
No, now look, see what they say? You can have whatever you want. The terminology that people use versus what we use when we go in to redress our government and speak to them, listen to me, you can have whatever you want, back up, get out, this, they don't even realize what they're truly saying to citizens that are redressing their government. They are so programmed to say the wrong things. Look at this
All you guys
building.
don't follow this.
Look at this building, man. Look how many cops. Look,
People's rights.
how many of the cops are there here? They're like, this guy, geez, at least he asked him how he was. Very nice.
Appreciate you.
Look at this building, man.
Training is expected.
Look at this building. Look at this building. The time to put this together. This building is so beautiful. And they're telling him to get out of his building. It's crazy. Makes no sense.
Fucking clowns.
Look at this building. Jeez. Holy moly, look at this building. Look at this building. What? I mean, look at this building. It's stunning. He has to leave, by the way. He has to leave. They're making him leave his building, Justin Garza of the RATTA Corporation, the owner of the building. Okay? They're making a citizen leave. You need to call your boss immediately. Immediately. This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like now. That's pretty funny, by the way. So, holy moly, look at this building. I can't even.
Bunch of ignorant clowns. Are
Wow.
we good to take me, you fool? I'm already suing your dumb ass.
They're walking him out. Yeah, they have been running under the Good Old Boys Network. That's a good comment. You know, and you know what the Good Old Boys Network is? I'll tell you what the Good Old Boys Network is we own this, we work here, and I don't like what you're saying or how you're approaching one of our friends that work here in this beautiful, beautiful building that they think they own. Here, call 16 people and go. Get out. Yep, I am the law. That's a very good point, Commander. That's a very good point. Unbelievable. We do this everywhere. Everywhere. Look at all the blue lines everywhere. Hold on, that I didn't even notice. I didn't even think about that. Look, I didn't even notice that. And I watched this years ago. I didn't even know this. Look at all the the telltale signs here. The telltale signs of the blue striping. You know, that doesn't go with beige and brown and all the woodwork and whatever. No, they put all this blue crap. Oh, is that, or is it tapestry? I can't see very well. I'm old. Oh, I got you. Same thing. Same damn thing. But wow, I didn't even, and I've seen this years ago. A couple years ago, this one. Is it everywhere? Yeah, I guess it is. Look. Look at jeez, what a, there you go. There, your sign. Here's your sign, Gio. Here's your sign, buddy. Gio would have flipped in that building. Gio would lose his, he would so many signs. Wow, what a,
Where's the elevator?
maybe I didn't notice that years ago. Yeah, honk, honk, beep, beep. That was, he had a good time. I love Gio. He's a great guy, man. He makes me laugh, man. He makes me laugh. He's so, he's just a really great guy. I'm proud of that guy.
Graceful bees.
Right now, he's singing. Just,
Have a good day.
look, and even being walked out of the door, look, even being walked out of the door, here's Wanda, Wanda gets a little bit, just a little bit. I would too if I was him, by the way. But he says to the person, the so-called officials, when he walks into his building, he still says to the guy as being walked out of the door, have a good day. I mean, that in itself, I'm not sure I would do that. Being walked out by 16 guys and all these hot collar people. The lady was up there apparently possibly high in the thing with the Christmas tree. Okay? And he said, Wanda of all people says to the guy, have a good day. Oh my God. That was, let's say good to see you. I'm sorry, I was doing a little rant there for a second. Sorry, brother. I mean, what? Look at this building. This building, man. Look at this building. All right.
Do
So,
not get a consolidation loan.
no, I
to
wouldn't
take
get a
you through this.
consolidation loan
Manuel
either.
Lopez here, and if you're thinking about getting a consolidation
I'm
loan,
not going to get a
mind your
consolidation loan at all. What I am going to do is talk about Wanda and his whole "have a good day" comment to the so-called official. We could talk a minute or something. I know Dave's getting ready for his Patriots game. He thinks football guys. But Wanda Mize trespassed many times out of these buildings. He has asked for so many public records because officials, let me fix my hat. I didn't have my hat on correctly again. Apologize for that a little bit. Not so much, though. But, so went to jail for trespassing. Trespassing. I believe he did 60 days. Or it might have been 30 days. It might have been 60 days. I don't remember. Foosball. Yeah, foosball's the devil. No, I haven't watched football in years. Somebody said something to me. A friend of mine said something about the Broncos. And I heard, I guess they're doing good. They actually played today. Dave is a little bit of a hunting and fishing and sports kind of guy up there. You got to have something in your little pastime instead of getting thrown out of buildings for doing public records requests, I guess. Fishing let's see, here's Margate. What do you think of that video, you guys? I mean, see, there you go, Dave with his Go Pats. The employees need a 60-day suspension. Yeah. You guys, that was... But yeah, share his videos, go over there, clip some of his stuff. Wanda he does a lot more swearing than Dave. That's all I was going to say in the category of swearing. Wanda's probably like, except for he's being nice when he's walking out the door. Then he's going to say, have a nice day, as he's been thrown out of his building, which is in itself crazy to me. Get out, walk you out. We've listened to me, back up when he's there. Answer my questions, talk to that guy, all that stuff. They surround this guy. There must have been 8 people there, 8 public servants in a beautiful building that he now has to leave. And I'll have to have a chat with him about this whole have a nice day thing, hey, have a great day thing. Yeah, don't say that. Well, no, I guess I really can't say that to him because he has a First Amendment right. So, but I might say something like, why did you say that to that guy? That might be a question of mine. And what he'll say is, well, I'm a nice guy. And then when he goes outside, he lets him have it. Grab it hard is here. Everybody say hello to the RATTA Corporation. Hi. There were several people in that building that Wanda went in for a public records request. It was very testy there. When you're surrounded by a bunch of armed thugs that are telling you to leave, when you're just trying to get some information done, and it I still say, but this was a couple years ago. Obviously, it was Christmas, but so share Wanda's. Let me have some coffee here. I'm still drinking my from yesterday. A little Irish cream this morning, though. Caroline's Irish cream. That's good. That's a cheap one, So how are you guys? What are you guys doing? That particular employee did not F with him, yeah. But we got one in the back. I know that, Drew. I was actually, me and Jody talked about that, and I said that to him. I've seen him in a while. I know he's out in Indiana, but I hadn't seen him, so I was wondered. But you gotta. I can't. That I believe. You were probably no, I'm not going to say you were probably sitting there with the secretary lady that was because Wanda asked her, or she asked him, is he high or something? She didn't say on what or whatever, like higher than her or jumping high. You really couldn't. I mean, how do you answer that question? Are you high? Other than saying, well, are you? Well, and in this case, Grab It Hard would say yes. He would have to answer yes if he was being honest. But, that's up to each and every individual how high you want to jump or if you're going to say you were high or whatever it is. Maybe somebody's just drinking coffee. That's what I'm doing. So there's that. I realized I got to get a sign back here behind my little couch here. Are nice. They're chairs, actually. That foghorn last night was on top. What's up today? We got stuff to this song after the live was over. Let me see. I think that was the last one for the night. Man, it was so loud because I had the door open and let the dogs out. And I have a floodlight out on my back porch. And so the light turns on. And if I'm out there, people see me from the highway, which is fine. I don't give a shit. And honk. But it must have just flipped on, and I looked that way. I said, here, let me take a break, go outside. I looked that way, and then I see a big truck with lights going down, all the way down the highway. It was actually pretty funny. That really made me laugh. It's snowing here, but I'm getting ready to go to the store. You're ready to go to the store. Well, that's very nice. That's great. Hey, say hi to Grab It Hard when you get over there at the store. That's good. Very nice. Daily. Oh, no, that was Daily. Whoops. Well, you need to say hello to Grab It Hard. I bet you might see Dave there. I'm not sure. Dave's, I didn't know it was, I gotta get new glasses, so. That's good. Say hello to Dave there, and maybe Grab It Hard's probably hanging out. Never know. Margate, Margate's a different. He's a lot younger than all of us, so there's that. Yeah. And wait till you get home. Okay, that's my only request. Today, Lee. My only request is to get home. Dave, on the other hand, sometimes stops over. Right, just right. Leave it stapled in the car. That's a good store. We love Staples. That's a great store, actually, going to Staples. Code word, Staples. See? Very simple. Code word, honk honk. Code word. Sandy Camel. No. Just camel. Camel feet. No, I'm not even sure that one works for that one. That's a different kind of a code word. Holy moly, I was streaming for 3 hours yesterday. Crazies. You guys had me streaming and laughing. That was fun. I have to keep doing that. Okay. That's not a code word. Okay. It's too early for some of I don't know what time it is, but it's probably too early for. Yeah, it's definitely too early for that. For boy, he's starting early today. Grab it hard is. That's funny. I don't think I'm going to use that one. That was rough around the hot collar. Just like that lady, she had that turtleneck on. She was this lady was hot around the hot collar. Whew. That was funny though. Code word. That's funny. Well, I'll use that from now on. Code word, official code word, staples. I don't think you get a copyright for using the word staples because it's a business, but it's still a staple, so you really can't get sued for it because then they know what we're talking about. So Dave still smokes, I guess. It's all right. Minus the syphilis. Okay, I shouldn't even have said that on the screen, but you have now. That was actually funny. Don't say that word again, though. Okay, so what is everybody doing today? That was okay. Yeah, no, I'm not. Just wait till you get home. That's all I'm saying. Was the main thing. Mary, we like Mary. Like Mary. Code word. Mary. Mary Staples. That's what we'll say. Code word. I didn't even wash my cup from yesterday. Still got coffee all over it. Don't see that. Dirty cup. While we're here as peeps, well, that's good. I'm glad somebody's enjoying that. I wanted to bang it out here for Wanda. Like I said, I'm going to go through another one and see. I like his work very well. Code word, Mary Staples. Oh! I'm not saying that. I won't be saying that. Obviously. What? Did I even read that right? What the hell did I just read? I looked at it and went, no, I don't think that's what he said, but. Yep, he said it. That's what he said. All right. Well, that's a bad visionary there that I don't want to rethink anytime soon. I'll say that. Please do not come up with another one. I still have to get through this day. This one. Whoa. That was funny, though. It was pretty funny. So, what did you think? Is there... Really, it was actually Mary? Okay, that's even funnier. See, that's even funnier now. And so that's not true. He's probably teasing. He's probably don't start doing that, Dave. I'm not have to ban you for that one. But that was. All right, so Mary's probably Stephanie, so that's not true. We won't even go there. Mary Staples often, super often. That's funny. Yeah. So Cece, I was chatting with Cece this morning. Hey, grab it. I was chatting with Cece this morning, and because now she's going to go to this protest in Wichita. And I was trying to convince her to stay home, but she's going to go, obviously. Wichita. I forgot I was going with that. But because you got me on this Mary problem, Mary Staples lady. Damn it. I don't know how that happened. Damn it, you fucking See, now you got me swearing again. That was dumb. You should have just stayed on the topic other than distant relative topics of some kind. What the hell was I going to tell you? Oh, that's what she said. Now I remember. Mary Staples. I know where I was going with that. Damn it. Yeah, I have a serious question here. This is what she told me to do. I'm supposed to read the questions in the thing. And I went, well, I thought I'd do that. She goes, well, you're up there talking and you're telling stories and we're just chatting away. I'm like, well, so what? What's the difference? Who cares? So, all right. So I have to read the questions so everybody knows what the hell I'm talking about if you're on a computer and looking at the live chat. I have a serious question here. What is the plan for dealing with the nonsense showing up? I'm concerned about here in Mass Pro. I had a concern. That's a good question. The question is, I will now walk to my door with protection, namely bear spray, and, there's that. So, like I said yesterday, or for months now, to any cop or whoever, you know how we do it. We know what we're doing. And so cops stay away from us. And here's the thing that people don't understand. When cops see people stand, unless they're psychopaths, some of them, or a lot of them, I'm not really sure. At this time, they all need to be evaluated weekly. Would be when you stand up to these cops, especially if you're in your town, you stand up, they leave you alone, man. They leave you alone. They leave you alone. They know you know your rights. That's what this is. That's why we do this. They know to leave you alone. But here's the other problem. Not causing a problem, just but here's the other problem. When these things happen and you give pushback and there is negligence as far as so-called officials, code word, Mary Staples, or whatever it is. Okay, that was pretty funny. Mary Staples, that's going to be, I'm going to write that down now so we remember. Mary Staples. Let me write that down. You have to sue these people. You got to file a lawsuit. You can't just let they let them get a pass. You can't do that. You have to file a lawsuit, whether it's in your time, in due time, whatever it is. You can't push back or find negligence and then not push back. That's the only way. Look at what happened to Henry, man. I think he's in jail right now still. So, right. Well, a little bit of pushback. I know how to do that pretty well. Grab it hard taught me. He sent me a Staples booklet. He sent me from Mary Staples' house. And so, once you learn to shift your wings a little bit or learn how to do it, but that's what education is. That's why I played Wanda's video, because of all people, Wanda is very nice to people. Now I'm going to send people over to his videos and they're going to go, yeah, that guy's, he's not very nice. Well, he is when he's leaving to the one nice person. He's nice. He's nice to that person, which is nice. I like that. I probably would not have said that. That's for sure. That's for sure. I'm sure I wouldn't have said, have a nice day as I was being escorted out of the building. And actually, he was saying it very nice, that person. I might have said it, but it would have been a rough, have a nice day, like I have in many of the videos where the secretary here is rude as shit. She don't even work there anymore. Go figure. What does that tell you? Let's see, I was raised correctly. I must see these facts. Yeah, well, yeah, let's see. What was that? What's the problem with you? Okay, Commander, I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly it. That he was very late to the party. He was very late to the party, which has been going on all year here, by the way. I started my channel in May, for God's sakes. So, and because these officers and all these code word so-called officials can't do shit, he took it upon his goofy self to knock on my door. Okay. I'm guessing he probably won't do that again. That would be my guess. I would advise him not to do that again. That's my advice. I like to give advice. I like advice too, by the way. I have no problem with getting advice. Code word, grab it hard. Mary Staples. I'll send you the P.O. Box information. That's a joke, obviously. That's a joke. But yeah, the pushback, the pushback is they can't do shit and they would not rather have me around. But see, everybody knows me now, and that's why I had to do it this fast, is because now they can't do shit. They fucked up. They didn't realize who I was. Well, I'm this guy. I'm the guy that knows how to do it. They made me go public. And when they went after my family, my kid, online, my adult kid, I went, well, now I'm going to go public and explain to them what we do. Because nobody in this little silly rural town in Utah had no idea what even a First Amendment auditor was. They have no idea what a rights guy was. Right from the beginning, it was actually sort of comical. He's filming children, he's going to City Hall, and he's walking around with a phone. If you film my kids, all this shit, I just went, holy shit, I did many videos by it. Said, look, when you walk out your door, you're in public. That's public. There's no privacy in public. There is no expectation of privacy in public, period. And if you don't want to be in public and filmed everywhere, cars, this is a rural town though. They sort of, I don't know what they do. It doesn't matter. They have now been taught. That's how it goes. So whatever happens to here is it doesn't matter to me. Right, and once, the blue line of corruption, and do you see all that tapestry in that video? Holy shit. I guess I forgot about that part of that video as he was walking out. whoop, jeez. That's not a good. That's not a good look. I wonder if those are taken down. Man, I'd love to go out and check Indiana out too. Let's see. I got to read. Timing is everything. There are many of the folks like yourself that have gone public. I know that. And I was in a live stream, I don't know, I guess it was a week or two ago with Wanda. And I forgot where we were at. As we go up to Brent's, and we go down to Texas, and then, we're all over. Then I went down to Florida and was watching before we went out to What's the Matter with You. And Wanda was in there, and he goes, hey, there's another auditor I just got sent. I'm going to go over and check out his channel or something. So he split. But this is everywhere. Every day something happens to another person, and they wonder why that happened. And this is why it happens. When a bunch of thugs tell you get out of your own building. Call Bow. That's got to stop. If everything is owned by the owner of the corporation, they got to stop doing that and telling people to get out of that beautiful building. It's very nice in there. You want to sit there and hang out for the day. You ain't going to be escorted out of that building. Wow, I'd love to see that building. I'd have to go check and see if Wanda wants to invite me to see that building. Yeah, Felix. Well, that's one of the most famous comments in the world there down there with Felix. He says that's one of the most famous comments in the world. Are you a sovereign citizen? No, I do not work for the department. That's the funniest. That's one of the funniest comments ever. I love that comment because it's actually very, very true. So, and Felix is very, very good. He's one of the best. Them Florida guys are just awesome. And if we can get the Staples, I think her name's Mary, Staples Corporation, to help with some of this activism. They're a big corporation, see. We should see if they can. Yeah, that is the funniest comment ever. Daly's really enjoying this. Get a hold of the CEO of the Staples Corporation. I think her name's Mary. Might be Mary. Could be Stephanie or Jane. Mary, Stephanie, or Jane. One of the three. I'm sure it is. But yeah, that was that, and Jeff Gray down there, and everybody that has these comments now. What's his name, AFA up there, up north, up by you. In this day and age, I think this was I think it was 2 months ago. He went around and he was having them sign in. All the officials, code word, not officials. Here, can you sign in? And some of the cops even signed in. He was going around having them sign in for the day. That was comedy gold. He got him to do that. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, wait, he took a piece of paper because they're asking him to sign in around. I forgot where it was. I was at some government agency. Here, can you just sign in? They're all signing in, shit. Because in this day and age, and I couldn't believe it, actually. It's actually crazy that he was walking up and got into a van. Let's see, the van incident. Come back to me now. that's right. He got that's for hopping into someone's car. Mary Staples Corporation. That is funny though. I'm gonna have to write that one down. Dave will remind me. He'll send me a text. Actually, a few months ago. Remember, Pal got slammed in the van. Pal got slammed in the van. You're not talking about the Karen Reed thing, are you? I think are you talking about the Karen Reed thing? Yeah, Carolina and Fort Worth too. I mean, this is, all these topics. That's why this stuff is, it was probably the, right, and that trooper, it was probably the Karen Reed thing. That trooper, I mean, it was, I actually followed that Karen Reed crazy story. But this, sign in for your safety because this day and age, and they were signing it. They were signing it. I went, oh man, now he gets that clip. So Felix will always get, no, I'm not a sovereign citizen. I do not work for the police. Okay. That's actually the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life, actually, that comment. And the way he said it was just absolutely hilarious. But then, these little skits or whatever you do to this, in this day and age, we're going to have you sign in. And the cop signs his name there or whatever. And I just went, what? Okay. Well, that was, that will go down in history. That was pretty good. So he gets that one. There's some other ones out there. I'm trying to remember, thinking right now on my toes that, they get that tagline for it now. Obviously, Geo gets honk honk. Now he gets to have that one. Damn it. Grab it hard. Gets the Mary Staples Corporation over there with Day Lee. They now own that corporation. Jeez. Everybody's getting their own thing now. I don't think it's fair, actually, with some of this tagline business. I think we should all share in the Staples Corporation. So there's that. Even if Grab It Hard is the owner of that part. We got to ask Mary. Could be his wife. But I'm really glad you guys came in today. That was fun. Already added another hour, you guys. Other people got things to do today, but I needed to help Wanda and do another one. I'll do another on Wanda here because he's a good guy. And then we'll get a hold of Bao. Let's see. CC told me to read the comments and not just talk or something, tell stories or something. I said, all right, CCGs. I can't call it record. I would fight before. It's a little, I'm sure of that. Stick to your Staples Corporation. Grab it. I think only the mayor did sign it. Dude, that was so funny. I holy shit, what a very funny thing. Michael Proctor, he was supposed to be the best of the best in the state police had to offer as far as a detective. Worst of the worst. Rico Delgado. Go look his name up, folks. Massachusetts State Police. Unalive this trainee in a training exercise Oh, I think I heard something about that, Dave. Yeah, I think I did hear something about that. Grab it hard. Me too. I was taught that if touches me, touch them back hard enough. That okay. We're not going to talk about that. Um, Commander's getting a little testy. Talk about everything. Tried to. Okay. Okay, we'll just leave that out of it. Oh, Jamie showed up. Very good to see you. Thank you very much. We're just, I guess, having fun over here a little bit. There is a new corporation that just started, Jamie, just so you know. I am an owner in it. It is part of the Mary Staples division. And there's a few owners in the chat. I wish they would sell stock in that. I would consider purchasing some of that, but I can't say currently that I would be able to buy stock in the Mary Staples Corporation, but the owners are around. That I do know. So that's very funny. Well, it's a division of the RATTA. It's actually a division, the Mary Staples. I think it's an LLC though. I'm not sure if they're selling stocks to it yet. I think there's an upcoming meeting about that. There'll be an upcoming meeting, like a board of directors. There will have to be a board of directors for Mary. I think. Somebody get her number out. No, you're right. We were actually in a building that was code word. There's Dave again. Yeah, code word. The not so officials. Code word. Staples. Code word. Camel. Code word. I don't have a code word for code word, so we'll just go with that. Thanks for coming in there, Jamie. That's funny, huh? That's Gio. Every time I see him now, in fact, whatever he posts, I'm going to put honk, honk, beep, beep. That flipping guy. I still really don't know the whole story down there in Florida with this trying to get in that room. Maybe I'll have to go watch that video again. I think Dave split last night and watched that video. I'll have to go watch it again. It's pretty hard to somebody that you got to write stuff down to understand it a little bit better, but he's, just a little bit better, but we'll all start with honk honk in the desert or something. Board meetings, yeah. Well, you got to have like a round table. Like a round table. The board of directors is what it would be. It doesn't even have to be, like a round table or a meeting. Just like a board of directors meeting. But it's definitely a division of the RATTA Corporation on the side. It's probably one of very few, actually. You're festering the fester poker on Press's X Lady live stream. 2 nights ago. You're talking about Press Harder, not that other cat, right? I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know which. I'm assuming you're talking about. Oh, you probably are about whatever his name is, or not, but right, right. The New Hampshire dude. It's faster. All right. I can't watch. I can't. I don't watch that. I don't watch that, and I don't watch that. But anyway, that's fine. We are talking about the Staples division, which is a much better division of ex-partners or whatever it is. There's that. Somebody tell a joke. Hey, harder. Tell a joke, man. Something. Get in the game or something here. But don't post a bunch of things because I can't read that fast. And CC already said for me you got to read the chat, and I don't want to do that. So just post something that you can easily to read. Easily to read. Well, there you go. I could read harder. That's that'll work. 75 minutes. You guys owe me a staple, is what you owe me. Or at least stock in part of the division. I wanted to make sure that's plugged in. My hat even right? No. I got to get a new hat. I'm gonna get a different series of hats. I got to get a sign up here for Geo. I sort of like the dull look, and that makes me look better if there's a dull. There's all kinds of things going on, like blue tape, tapestry, and dumb shit that would take away from the division. But here's for the Broncos. My kid made that a long time ago. So that's cool for later today, here in a little bit. I bet you Dave knows when that's coming up here, huh? I don't even know what time it is. It's 10. It's 10. It's 10:15. It's 10:15. Okay. So what is okay? So now we're going to try a joke session because I'm apparently not on the joke thing. The whole Staples, the Mary Staples camel thing got me off my game here a little bit. That should not be part of the. That should only be part in the board of directors meetings to talk about these topics. So, what's the difference between an outlaw and an in-law? Outlaws are wanted. You know, that's okay. I mean, that one's all right. That's pretty, it's on the level, I guess. Before you marry a person, you should first make them use a computer with a slow internet connection to see who they really are. Is that a Mary Staples joke? The word Mary's in there, so see who they really are. Oh, and do they flip out or they throw the computer on the ground, or they just reach for their Staples bag, and just go, that's all right. We own stock in the Staples Corporation, so it'd be all right. What happens to what happens what happens to an illegally parked frog? It gets towed away. Okay, that is a good test, by the way. Now I think about it, that is a good test. Actually, it's sort of a. Can you play with the wires or something? That's sort of actually a good idea. And just look over there, watch what happens. That could be an indication of. What would that be an indication of, though? Actually, I'm not sure if. An indication of what? What does that mean? He's up to something there. It leaves me with the feeling. All right, let's see. How do you use a computer? There's Dixie. Come in here. Okay, that's pretty funny. She leaves me with the feeling that when we bury the hatchet, okay. Let's see. Jeez. Enjoyed seeing your precious best bud last night. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's sleeping here, right here. Other one's over on the couch. We're going to get a little exercise before the game comes on. If I watch that, I might just check the score and then watch the end. I'll probably look up another thing for Wanda. He said he's got a lot of swearing. I don't swear so much, though. So I try to get Dave not to swear. I see Dave over there doesn't swear very much, so I'm trying to follow in his footsteps of not swearing. Swearing is not good. Unless you're Geo, and then you can put it on a sign. Look away. Look away, Dixieland. Look away, Dixieland. See, that's funny, see? What do you call a mobster who's buried in cement? A hardened criminal. Just don't take him fishing, see? Working on it. A walking fly. A walking fly. Did I miss a joke by this? Miss a joke. Okay, walking fly. Borrow that joke. Now you're going to steal jokes. All right. Don't be a joke stealer. Come up with your own material, Dave. Okay? No. What are you, Carlos Mendez? The Joe Rogan skit where Joe confronts him on stage for stealing people's jokes. There's a lot of comedians that actually, I guess Robin Williams was one. I'm not saying that he did. I'm not saying that actually about him, but some of these things are out there that some of these well-known. That's a problem with the joke, the comedians. That people think it's okay to steal their jokes. I personally don't think it's okay. Unless you're giving a Staples bag. If you were given stock in a part of the board of directors meeting, then I'd let you maybe have a joke or two. But I don't think it's fair to steal somebody's jokes without donating part of a Staples bag. It's just, that's fair. I can't post my jokes on here. They're a little bit dirty and will get me banned from here. That is true. that is probably true. So we'll just stick to the sand jokes. And then you can ride your camel out of the sand. Slowly. You don't have to go fast. Just go slow. You'll still get out of the sand either way, though, whether you ride it slow or fast, but at least you get out of the sand. You know, that's true. Why did the turtle cross the road? This is what you're going to come up with, Dave? Dave, we got to have a talk, man. We got to have a talk because, rated, you got to stay in the middle of a joke. You don't have to go as far as Commander, obviously, but get in the middle at least. You missed my first joke. Oh, am I supposed to? All right, let's see. I missed it. Why did the boy cross the road? Why did the boy cross the road? He was stapled to the chicken. Dave. Dave. That was horrible. It was horrible. Why did the boy cross the road? Now, if you said he was stapled to Mary, that was named, the chicken named Mary, okay, that would have been funny. You see, you didn't. Let's see. Rabbit Heart said, all right, let's see. I'm missing some. Martha, don't leave us hanging. They never make it. Turtles don't cross. You guys are, gee, what? What is happening here? Not even sure what's happening to this. You guys were supposed to stay on some kind of a topic. I'm not really sure what topic it went. I was just helping Wanda out, but you covered dish. I mean, is what you guys are doing? Is preparing jokes for some other stream? Okay, these are horrible. Come up with, don't do the Commander jokes though, but we don't want to go, off the deep end or up to the moon or something, but stay on some sort of a level. I blame Mary Staples. All right, there he goes. See, now he's using my jokes already. You damn joke thief. I knew it. I'm so happy to be alive. We know blah, blah, blah. Revolution. What? Where'd Mary go? Mary left us. She had to go. Stole that one quickly. That is a funny joke, though. Because now everybody, well, at least us, will know what the hell we're talking about as far as the Mary Staples division. It's a division now, it's a division of the corporation that's under the RATTA Corporation. So it's secondary, or that's the parent company, obviously. But a division means it's a good division. That's all. It's a pretty good division. Pickpocketing jokes. Give a man a fish and he will eat for a day. Teach a man to fish and he will sit in a boat and drink beer all day. I don't fish. I don't go in boats. I stay away from the edge. Loch Ness monsters. I don't really need to be in a boat. I don't, I should just say I can't swim, and then people will think I can't swim, and then I obviously can swim. goes. You can drink beer all day. Jethro, that's funny. We got to try to put that series. I haven't seen him since that stream the other day. I'm sure he'll pop in again. We have to get together on that series. It is in Pennsylvania. It's pretty far, but that would be fun to go do. All right. See, that's a very funny movie, by the way, Commander. I'll just. That's a very funny movie. The boats and the fishing, very funny movie. I don't know if I can read that. I heard that pimping ain't easy, fishing ain't easy. The pimp bass. Yep, you do fish, you catch all kinds, that's good. So am I a pimp? I guess you are. I guess you are a pimp fisherman. I'm not sure those go together, though. A pimp fisherman. That's sort of like a weird connection. A pimp fisherman. So I probably wouldn't use that terminology. If you want to use that one, go ahead. Smoking is bad. Bacon is bad. Smoking is bad, and bacon is, yeah, that's that's actually very funny, Dixie. That made me laugh. That made me laugh. The Bass Daddy. What? The Bass Daddy. Yeah, no, you don't get that license plate. By the way, if you have that license plate, I'm not driving in the car with you. We're not going on a fucking fishing trip up there. And we still haven't found out why Jethro was in that canoe with his buddy Steve that got flipped over. We don't even know how that happened. He still didn't answer that question. I thought he said he was with somebody named Melissa, but I'm not sure. And I'm not gonna judge that part of it, the story. At least today. I'm gonna judge that part of that story. I've seen him bring that up too many times. So there's something going on with that story and that canoe that's a little bit, I don't know. There's a connection there that he didn't want to answer. I mean, not that he doesn't have to answer questions. He doesn't have to answer questions. I wouldn't want to answer that question if I was him, but there's that. Not that there's anything wrong with something like a canoe trip. So, but the whole flipping it over to get skinny dipping in the lake, that's a little questionable behavior. And then you lost your equipment. So that story in itself sort of isn't making sense. And then he split. He got out of the conversation. Oh, I got to go. And I went, whoa, what happened? How did that? I thought we were. So we'll have to confirm why his equipment got lost while they were skinny dipping on the canoe, with the canoe. So, and I'm not sure even if I would go to that lake. It might have been one of those lakes that they do some of this activity up there. I'm not even saying what kind of activity it is because I don't know the lake, obviously. But, no, you better not have a license plate like that. Code words, yeah. The code words. The man who used the tree, yeah. Oh, man, that was so funny. Dude, this guy was so mad. It kept playing that song. It was so bad. Dude got really mad. He said a bunch of stuff. It was just a joke. It was crazy. I went, well, all right, I gotta go. uh, Bet you, Dave, you were just there at the motor vehicles. Quit showing up. If you're going to motor vehicles, you gotta film, dude. Hey, film this. Film this. Hold on. Now, look, here's a good skit, bro. Here's a good skit, dude. Go to the flippin' motor vehicles and film this story that you want a license plate called Fishing Daddy or whatever you just said. That was funny, dude. See? Go do that. Let's see. I forgot what you said. Did you say, oh, what the hell was it? Oh, Bass Daddy. Bass Daddy. Yeah, go to the flippin' license plate place and go ask for a license plate and film it. Okay, get their reaction on camera. That's fucking funny now, dude. What, are you kidding me? That would be hilarious. Jeez, it's not that big of a deal. No, I don't. I used to golf when I was a kid. I used to golf when I was a kid. I was younger. Golf anymore. Yeah, that'd be content worthy. Get there. People go in there and get silly license plate all the time. In fact, since we sort of have to, code word, we have to go in there to get stickers and all these dumbass plates and shit. You might as well go in there and make fun of it if you can. That's probably what I would do. That is funny, by the way. Geez, you guys. Let's see, Gravitt said, we got over 400 courses in Arizona. Geez, 400 golf courses in California? Or not California, in Arizona. Hack the course up and drink beer. Is that considered golfing? Yes, that is considered golfing when you make divots. And that's the thing about golfing. The longer you go in the day, the longer you get close to 18, or if you're playing 36, depending on who you are. If you're 18, there's more divots in 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You don't see divots early in the game. You see them later in the damn game. That's why there's divots everywhere. Assholes at the registry don't like being filmed whatsoever. So it's my turn to jump into the game and film these clowns. No, don't say that, Dave. Don't say that, Dave. Don't do that. Wait a minute, don't do that. We don't want to. Okay, that's funny, by the way. So, Martha's Dixie's actually telling very funny jokes. It's very good. Wow. Welcome, Biscuits and Groovy. Good to see you. We now have a separate division. It is run by the board of directors is Daly and Gravitt Hard, or you could switch which one is the head of the division, which is called the Mary Staples Corporation division. It's an underling division of the RATTA Corporation, but it is a side division and a little bit less important. So, but it's very good. I will tell Martha's joke because it's actually very funny. Cece told me I have to start reading the jokes or the comments better or whatever I'm doing here. I went, all right. So this is a golfing comment by Martha, who says, men are always putting something in a hole. Well, there's basketball, there's golf. Now, if you're in the sand, I wouldn't advise to ride a smaller camel. A medium-sized camel gets you farther. A medium-sized camel, it gets you farther because it is a long ride to the other side of the division when you're looking for a Staples store, the store. It depends on how long to get there, though, would be the. Yeah, see, I knew you guys were trying to take it in a different direction, and I just wasn't quite ready to go there yet. But stay out of the sand trap. Stay out of the sand trap. Oh, man. Woof. Okay. I'm glad it's not Sunday. We'd all have to say a couple. I'm glad it's not Sunday. Not that there's anything wrong with Saturday. No, I'm not very. I'm pretty good with a wedge. Here's the difference probably between me and Dave. Dave is good way over there hitting it. I'm better up close. Better up close. I have no idea. Don't know. How's that? You're a putting master. Are you really? That's good. There's a tree on a golf course. I will definitely find it. I hit the trees harder than Commander hits the trees, is what he was saying, when he golfs. That I do not doubt. That I don't doubt that he hits trees. That he hits trees. Let's just do that and see. I'm not sure. This could be one of these underlings here. We'll just go that route. All fingers point to Mary. Yes. It's covered in Article 33, Section. Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna tell that joke. Pretty fun. I go off course a lot, working on it. Dave admits that he goes off course a lot. He's working on it. That's obviously true. I better cover this up here from this morning. I do have cold coffee sitting here, though. Watch how many cops I've to admit dereliction of duty. Yeah, down there in Tennessee, boy, they answer a lot of questions on the phone, though, these so-called officials. That's quite shocking. I'm not sure there's something in the water down there, obviously, as well, because they sure, I think it must be that southern, like if I was to call, or not so much Dave, he's got that eastern thing going on, but let's say if Grab It Hard called Tennessee and started talking and asking questions, they would hang up on him. They'd hang up on a guy like me, where you have that, the southern thing, and so you're part of the southern atmosphere down there. So then they just start saying all these things. But if I called up or Grab It Hard, or definitely the commander, bye, they'd hang right up on us. Yeah, don't say anything what I specifically take at heart with Dixie. She is she's a comedian. She's a comedian, so there's that. Oh, here. Not sure if I can read this joke, but we'll see. When they think of vagotomy as a brain operation, they won't talk anymore. I broke them, but they think I'm stupid. You think those folks wanting money from Nigeria are hard to understand? Massachusetts, most definitely is hard to understand. Not so much. I don't answer those calls from Nigeria. I don't answer those calls. And I don't think you should either, by the way. Okay. Let me make sure this thing is plugged in again. Damn it. It is just not holding charge. I have to call the Mary Staples Corporation to see if they can fix this for free. It would be nice if they had put on somebody's PayPal or something, the RATTA. Let's see if I can do this like that. Might work that way. This thing don't hold charge, man. There we go. Don't need the light on anymore. This must be the place to just have fun here. Hey, look who's here. My Brats is here. Hey, buddy. Mike, thank you, sir, for coming in. We did a video. I played a video of a buddy of mine in Indiana that bunch of the corruption there. And then we've been telling jokes. And some people here are telling really bad jokes. Not naming any names, but some people are telling pretty bad jokes. There was a turtle joke that was very bad. Black North, good to see you. Thank you, sir, for coming in. Everybody subscribe to Mob Rats and Black North here. That's my buddy up there in the East Coast. Great. You guys are already probably going New England, blah, blah, blah. Go Patriots stuff. Yeah, we'll see about all that. But you know what? Me and Bruno used to talk, he knows that I was a big Broncos fan years ago, and I knew he was on the East Coast, so we used to talk a little bit of football in some of our private conversations. We didn't really talk football online or anything, but we're all a bunch of old guys here. You guys are a lot older than me, so I can, I don't remember too many of the old days. Code word, old days. Yeah. Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win, Bruno? Is the Patriots gonna win or is Denver gonna win? It's in Denver, so that's why I don't really know. I don't know the Patriots. I don't know football anymore really, but I think I'll check out a little bit of it just to see. I know you don't watch sports ball. I mean, we used to just talk about the old days football. I know we don't watch sports anymore. Hey Bruno, do you fish? We got a fishing guy on here. We go Nuggets. We got a fishing guy on here. Dave fishes. I don't know if Bruno's a dog guy, so he does everything, and he's a dog guy. So unless your dogs go on the boat with you or something, or hang out at the shore with you, fishing and dogs, and you can't really do dogs because they jump in the water and then the fish go away. So it really doesn't, it just doesn't go back and forth. Yeah, Broncos are in the playoffs. I guess they had home field advantage. Fucking Bruno wrote sports ball. You said, I know, that's true though. That is true. That's funny. I haven't heard that comment in so many years, Bruno. That's actually very funny. I don't watch sports ball. Man. Holy shit, we've been going for a while again. You guys keep me on here. At least we're laughing and telling jokes. Hey, with all this stuff going on in the world, you got to have somebody to come in and make you laugh. And it's Martha, by the way. It's Dixie. She'll come in and tell some spicy jokes. And Grab It Hard is on the fence a little bit. Do not read Commander's jokes. He's got a twisted sense of something. So, I'm not against it, but he's definitely, he's definitely something. Say that I'm a Cowboys fan, so I stopped watching football time ago. Helped me improve my guitar. Well, that's good. I'd rather you play the guitar. And I was going to share, but you haven't found it yet. Oh, man. That's pretty funny, by the way. That's a very good joke. That's pretty funny. That was funny. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't light it. Just trying to fight it. Okay, Michael Irving. There goes Martha's joke. That was, in fact, I can read that. I was going to share your Kit Commander. Let me see if I can read this. Kit Commander channel, but you haven't found it yet. That's very funny. Let's see. I had to do a report on that song when I was in high school. Yes. Oh, that. Look. If you got Commander to laugh, you got Commander to laugh about his channel. That was actually very funny. That was very good. That was actually very funny. I'm sure he's heard that joke before, though. Maybe not. Oh, I guess not. I guess not. I hadn't heard that joke. That was actually very funny, though. I'm not like Dave. I'm not a joke stealer. Now, Dave would steal that joke. I wouldn't steal that joke. Maybe. It's a very good joke, by the way. Very, very good joke. It's a very good joke. Post channels as a wrench. Yes. Yes. Hey, and phase me. I don't have an opinion. I didn't see Troy calling football games on Sundays. Not a fan of the Eagles. Barry was flipping over players. Barry Sanders. Oh, Barry Sanders. Yes. Barry Sanders. In fact, let me tell you a story about Barry Sanders. I'll tell you a very true story about Barry Sanders. So up in Wisconsin, okay, half the games used to be up at Lambeau Field and half the games that were at County Stadium in Milwaukee. This is early 90s. I think it's like 92. I don't remember. I don't know what year it is. We'll look it up here, or somebody could look it up. So, and of course, the Packers played Detroit all the time. Barry Sanders, this is Reggie White, all those defensive guys. That's when it was really getting good when Brett took over. When Brett took over. This is the only game, I went to that game at County Stadium. The next year, all the games were at Lambeau. It was at County Stadium. They stuffed Barry Sanders for no yards. He was actually negative 1 yard, I think. That was the only game in history that Barry Sanders didn't get 1 yard. I told Bruno this story years ago, by the way. And I was at that game, and everybody was going nuts because Barry Sanders got no yards. They were stuffing him the whole game. That's really a great game to watch. If you can go find it, is the Packers against the Lions at County Stadium in Milwaukee, where they stuffed them for negative 1 yards, I believe. It was nuts. I couldn't believe it. It's never happened. Go look it up. I'm telling you. Go look that up quick, Mr. Grab It Hard. You'll see that that's a true story. I think it was, I want to say 92. It might have been 90. Not sure. Not sure. It was a long time ago. Clint Eastwood. Them boys. Yeah, it was great. It was a great game. Everybody was leaving the stadium flipping out that Barry didn't get nothing. He got stuffed the whole game. It was crazy. And a guy like that, I was at that game. It was flipping crazy. I was at that game, man. It was nuts. It was, so, everybody has football stories. Some people have golfing stories. Some people have fishing stories. Some people have Staples stories. They're riding around with Staples in their division of the married Staples division. Yeah, I was at that game. Yeah. The stories about getting banned from places. Yeah. Those are good stories. Planning on working the beat and filming the local government. The local government gangs, huh? Well, you got to do something with your time there, Mr. Commander, instead of telling bad jokes. What's the abbreviation stand for? I don't know. Ask the guy. I met Light and Buyers. I have to keep this. We're trying to keep this channel family friendly. So I'm trying to do better at not swearing like Dave so much. So there's that. We can talk about the RATTA Corporation or Staples or stuff like that. And if you want to go beep beep and honk honk, you can do that. No, I mean, people can swear, but I don't care if people swear. I don't swear so much. Other people swear all the time. Bruno doesn't ever swear. This guy never swears. He never swears. That's good. You shouldn't swear unless you need to swear. So there's that. Let's see. So here's a good question from Dixie. So how many here are under 40? Under 40? So, Grab It Hard is 42. And Dave, I think Dave's 62. I don't think he's 65 yet, but he's a lot older than us. So, 82, 59. It's your Jay and Silent Bob. My name is Jay, and it fits, I guess. Okay. Right, it's okay to be, from a different era if you're, older and not as young as some of us. Dave's getting bestie. I knew that would set Dave off. That's funny. No, Dave's a little bit younger than. Oh, actually, he's a little bit older than me. Gen X here. Yes. I think Martha's 36. I'll be 39 coming up here sometime this year. I have to check my calendar. I'll be 39 here in a minute, which is a lot better than, doing okay. Get out of the house kind of a thing. Okay, wow, that's another 34, bro. No, I wish I was, actually. I'm going to be 42 next Friday. Are you really? Be 42 next Friday. We got a bunch of 42s in here. Well, that's real close to mob rats here. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. We like the 40s group. We like them. We're not. Damn, you guys are all young guys. I don't really like you guys anymore, actually. Dave, we're screwed. These people are all young guys. Shit. What the hell? No, you're not. He's fucking lying. This fucking guy's not. This fucking guy's, you guys are all fucking early 40s. I'm jealous, actually. When I met him, I was early 40s. Fuck. I know, Dave. Fuck, I'm sort of pissed now. Like, these fucking guys are all, but we're still here, so, that's a good thing, I suppose. And my Huckleberry, all right. You're the oldest? Nah, you're not. This guy's fucking young. He knows some young people, and he knows some older people too, that are friends of ours as well. And Dave, well, you guys seem to like this fucking shit, me talking shit and having fun and laughing, because I guess I'll get a sign here for, so I said, trying to put all the shit behind me. Everybody's looking past me. No, you gotta see the star of the show. I mean, there's a beep beep and a honk honk. If I put a fucking camel up there, here I go swearing. If I put a camel up there, you guys be staring at a camel all day long. I don't want that. Shit. The hell are you staring at a camel? Some of you guys might want to stare at a camel all day long. Not me. I'm 82. Yeah, you're 82. That's funny. No, Gio, and he's had it tough a little bit too. I didn't know that, so that was sort of shocking to hear some of that story. But a lot of people don't know my story, so that was good that we talked last night. He was laughing his ass off. He usually pops in and out, so it was fun to see him stay in the chat. Actually, it was very fun to see him for a while. That made my night, actually, seeing him in the chat. But it made my night seeing everybody in the chat here. Actually, yeah, I don't know what's next on that docket, and I usually don't announce it either. Dave, what's up my sleeve or under my hat? I don't devolve. I don't answer questions. Okay, I tell jokes. I don't answer questions. That's how it works. But you can email me and we can talk about, or give me a text, call me. A lot of you guys got my number anyway that's in here hanging out. So, but I'm glad to have Staples bags that are, let's see, so I guess I'll just keep answering questions. You guys are not answering questions. I'll read the questions for you guys to answer. I don't answer questions. I was yelling at the cat, not the claw of the couch. Oh. All right. Thank you for all the support. I was passing December. Thank you for all the support. This is Dave via my mom's passing this last December. It's been a month. I don't know where I'd be with friends like yourselves. Well, that's good, Dave. You're a great guy, and whatever you need, brother. I mean, I understand. My mother is 80 too. She's 80, so I fully understand that. I was here for your show. Let's see, pretty rough shape because infection thing. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Black North, but I have been enjoying your guitar, and if we can do a song thing about for a Texas gal, that would be no, we better not do that. That dude was pretty pissed or whatever, so I just tell jokes. That's all I do. So, Jody was texting me a bunch of stuff, and I'm not gonna, I only like getting people mad that are in the government. I don't like getting anybody else mad. I was lucky to grab it. I was lucky to take my mom. Let's see, wait. Mom to the Netherlands this year. Her first time out of the country. Holy shit, buddy. Whoa. That's flipping awesome. Wow, really? Good for you, man. Good for you. Holy shit, good for you. Fuck, you should post some pictures or something of your trip, man. That would be shit, that would be amazing, bro. Good for you. Wow. I mean, how was it? I mean, nobody has ever said to me, I took my mother's to the Netherlands. Okay, so that's, wow. Good for you, man. Here's Dave. Martha, you've been a blessing. My shorts, always look forward to seeing your comments. Poke forward to seeing your comments. See, Dave's a little older. Sometimes he has something with his writing, could be a little spicy. Let's see. He has good moms. Sometimes. Nah, we'll leave that up to Staples, Dave. Leave that up to the Staples Corporation. Get a hold of the division. Get a hold of Mary. If you call HR, okay, I get to keep this joke now. You don't get to keep this joke, Dave. If you call Mary at the headquarters of the Staples division, she can assist you in some of that. Okay? All right, so there's that. You don't get to keep that joke. That's my joke. That joke was pretty good, though. That joke was pretty good, how it started. The Staples, and that was pretty funny. Pretty good. Yep, family always first. Amen. It was cold, so I didn't do a lot of recording over there. I'm sure you took a lot of pictures, though. That would be cool, man. Wow, that's good for you, man. Longitude is north to south, correct? My brain is refusing to supply the information. Much love, Bill. Always remember, just hacking at it, never mean it. Well, unless you're in the sand trap. Unless you're in the sand trap, then hacking. You shouldn't be a hack in the trap. You got to be careful in the trap. You got to be very, very careful on how you approach a trap. That's what I would say to that story. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We got to do the. What did Commander say a minute ago? He was did the Fester face over the Fester over at New Hampshire guys. Let's see. My dog was over there. Brindle's 16 here, man. I worry about her a lot, actually. She's 16 now. Not looking very organized as a whole, and other countries seen this, and they must be like, damn, Americans are at it again. We look embarrassing. Dave, that is correct. That's very correct. That's very correct. I don't know what to say about that, but you are correct. I have a way to make mayors talk long and rigid. Huh. Do tell. Do tell. Come on over. Shit. Oh, man. I'm back. I had a phone call. Well, you missed it because Dave was caught in the sand trap, or he was caught in the. I told him to stay out of a trap involving anything dealing with sand, or I'll just stick to that. I'll just stick to that. Dave keeps trying to steal my Mary Staples joke, and I'm not letting him have it. Every time he tries to steal it, I'm going to come in with, that ain't your joke. Quit being a Mary Staples stealer. No matter where I see him, if he tries to steal my joke, and look, I already seen Grab It Hard try to sing my song. Okay, you can't do that. That's you can't do that. Get your own damn song. Tell your own songs and stories. We got a guy in here that writes his own damn music. I bet you he doesn't know anything about the Staples Corporation, though, the Mary Staples Corporation, though. That's new. We all have stock in it. So there. Well, some of us have stock in it. But it's most likely a Bitcoin trap, Bitcoin sand trap. So, with or without a camel. Not sure. So Dave likes camels and sand and traps. That's all I heard out of that so far, now that I think about it. Always in the sand trap, and then he mentioned something about a camel, so I'm not really sure. I got to make those signs tonight or somewhere for Geo. All right. Let's see if he can come up with. We're gonna start calling Dave Carlos Mencia. Man, that was Nah, I don't think I'd take it that far. Unless he keeps stealing my jokes and using them somewhere now, yeah. Because that's what that guy did, obviously. Man, that was funny. A lot of people don't think that that Rogan was funny. Joe Rogan is funny, and he's the guy's funny. I mean, he does a podcast now, so the funny. He's not as funny as us, not anymore. But don't ever tell him that. But let's see. Mary Staples picks me up every day at 7 a.m. and then again at 8, maybe at 10, and then we break for lunch. We convene at 1, hang out till 2, 4:20, supper break, 6, 7, 9, Mary, it's time for sleep. All right, that's pretty funny. See, I mean, that's a good joke. I don't mind that one. That one's pretty funny. Yeah, you're still using my joke to form it, though. That's not fair. You can't really do that. Now, yeah. Just to be transparent, the sheriff has volunteer mental health in the building, and I now need okay. Okay, let's go back to grab it hard. This is a more important conversation right now than Dave's, Dave's longevity with Mary Staples at HR. Okay, I'd rather talk to. Let's see what. Every time I go to the Netherlands, it's like a world of difference. You get so relax and enjoy how friendly everyone is. Oh, I bet. I bet. Don't worry, I didn't take it. I'll cut it 3 different variations of my name and grant card. Martha. Capta gives me, okay, well, that's, too much information, Dave. If anybody would like to delete that comment, that's, it's fine. Stay out of the sand trap. So what else? Boy, this one's always leading back to camels and sand. So what I'm going to do at the end of the stream, I'm going to go find a camel and put it on the live stream since it's been over 2 hours. I'm just talking shit. What? That doesn't happen much, I guess. Sometimes it does. I didn't even finish my cold coffee. Wow. I didn't even finish my cold coffee from this morning. That's really neat, though, Rabbit. I mean, that's really awesome, actually. And you got him to laugh, even better. You got him to laugh. Spitting on someone's search images, all right. All right. What? Whoa, where you guys are going off the rails with this topic now. Jeez. Whoa. What a day. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know where to go from there. I'm not sure if there's a way we can go from that. We were just in the Netherlands, and then we're at the hospital. So, not riding a camel, though, obviously. Jeez. I was just hearing about how wonderful the Netherlands was and picturesque, and Mom taking pictures, and then somehow we got to the hospital, and somebody has thrown up, and they I don't know what just happened. Jeez, what the hell? Jeez. Rein it in. You just wrecked his story. What are you doing? Come on, you're supposed to participate in the story at least. You guys, there's only a few people even in here. Jeez. Damn. What the hell? Stay on task, or whatever that is. The topic of the day. The corporation, not hospitals. My mom went to the Netherlands before COVID. Had a chance to view our period took away from the passed away. What a beautiful country. Yeah, I bet. Dang. Dave's mom was she's a big baseball fan, I guess. And well, what's the stadium there, Dave? You were telling me about. I forgot now. I don't want to say the wrong stadium. I don't want to say Hey, Jody's here. Nobody banned her. She needs to stay here for a little while. I think I better go let my old bear out here in a second. Fenway Park, there you go. I didn't want to say the wrong name. The 915 words. I'm up to 915 words. Welcome, Jody. Thanks for tuning in. These guys have been telling jokes all morning, and I've just been sitting here. We went everywhere from the Netherlands to somewhere that Dave and Martha were hanging out at. We were over here and then somehow got over here and it made and we were just trying to, but they did make a new division, by the way. We made a new division, a part of the RATTA Corporation. It's a division. It's still a part of the company, but it's just a division of it. It is called the Mary Staples Division. And Daly is in charge of it. She works in HR. Dave visits all day long for some reason. I'm not sure why, but he always seems to be hanging around the company for too long. All right, that's a good joke. So, let's see. Oops, Commander leaving. Yeah, he's okay. He's taking off. Let's see. Have a great day. I got to go shovel snow. Hey, have a good day, Commander. Thanks for not being too, getting me in trouble. That's it. That's all I was going to say today. Tomorrow's a new day. So you got to if we can stick to the topics like the Netherlands, good things. Not what Dave and Martha are talking about today, and plus he's trying to steal the joke already, Dave is, which is, you can't do that. Even Grabbing Hart was singing the friggin' song, by the way, earlier. And I went, wait, what? I'm half the man I used to tree. And I went, wait a minute, you can't take my joke. What are you doing? That's not fair. Like a joke thief. Oh, man, that was funny, though. We'll have to get a lot of live stream at some point because if I can clip that, maybe I bet you it's on in her chat. He was telling me that, you're fucking mod and all this. He was saying all this stuff, and I just went, whoa, see you later. Have a good day, man. I even said, oh, I better get the hell out of here. I mean, I was that angry. It was just a fucking joke. How silly. It's all right. I like jokes. I'd rather tell jokes than be in the sand trap like Dave. Dave's always in the damn sand trap. Try to keep it PG-13. No, you don't have to keep it PG-13, but you gotta, rated R's okay, but PG-13, that's for when Geo's here. When Geo's here, we'll try to keep it PG-13. That's very funny. Yeah, he writes songs, right? Oh, man. Geez, you guys. I got Jody in here, and I got to stay a little bit longer. Damn it. I got to turn this heat down. If you have to go out, I'll let you out here in a minute, dog. Give me a break a minute, you guys. Jeez. Talk amongst yourselves. talk amongst yourselves. I didn't even finish my coffee. I've been sitting here damn streaming, telling jokes with these sand trappers. Sand trappers. What are you wearing? What has now happened? Oh, please don't tell me. All right, Dave's, yeah. Good to see you, Dave. Yep. Thanks for coming in, brother. Thanks for staying all night. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody. Yep. Thanks for telling jokes all day. I'm going to get out of here. My dogs are looking at me, and I've been streaming forever again now. Just having fun, though. But thanks for everybody coming in today. I appreciate it. We'll say hello to everybody real quick. Rabbit Hard was here. Commander just left. Martha's always here, thankfully, telling, spicy things. And we go from the Netherlands all the way to the other side of the world into the sand trap of which we all get to be part of the now Mary Staples division, and we all need to buy stock in that. So, because that's probably going to be a good division down the line, and then we can all sing this song, because he's half the man he used to tree. And then get very angry and split. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. See you later. Have a good Saturday.